Good morning, my beautiful friends. Today, this is a 20-minute up arms workout and a core strengthening. So we're gonna come into our warm-up for today. Come meet me on down to the mat, and as we'll begin. Hope you guys mornings start off really great today, as we are just gonna be no equipment needed for this exercise. You're just gonna be your mat, yourself, and your energy for today. This morning vibes. So you don't need anything really. You just need yourself. No equipment needed for this exercise. So we're gonna just come down, meet me to the mat. We're gonna be seated, and yeah, let us begin for today. So we're gonna come sitting back down. You can also feel free to stand if you like. And we're gonna come inhale as we release, opening the heart to the sky, as we'll be looking up to the sky, and then we'll release it back down. Exhale out. Inhale. Release it out. You're going to bring your arms behind to the ear. We already know the case. You can feel free to kneel or stand or whichever feels good for your legs or how you're feeling. As we're going to bring your fingertips to the shoulder. As we're going to slowly come into circles, we're going to give it a gentle movement here. Definitely feeling the back and the back you should feel. And then we're going to rotate back to the back. Release it down, coming back, rotating. Or we went to center. Release. And release it back down. They call it the chicken, so we're gonna be calling it the chicken for those arms. So the chicken wings, that's what they call it. We're gonna come into gently twisting, shoulder to shoulder, giving your neck some nice gentle movement here. Your chin is gonna be going to shoulder as we're looking side to side. We're just giving a nice gentle. We're not gonna hurt or going too fast. We're just going to take our time here. No rushing. Okay. Next, we're going to come. Give yourself a moment. We're gonna bring your palms onto your knee, making sure your legs are wide apart, your foot are wide apart, and then we're gonna give it a nice cat and cow. We're going to tuck in as you're making your spine into a C, making a C, and then release it out as you're opening the heart, making back to a curve, to a C, imagining your back into a C, and then relaxing up to the heart. Tucking in that belly button to the spine, and then release it out. Or as you're rising the ribs, and then release it out. Great work, everyone. Coming to your side, release. Ooh, feeling good, everyone. Now we're gonna come rising the arms to the front, and as we're gonna slowly lift one arm to the sky. Just gentle movement here. Rising one arm and then the other. Definitely working on all that. And then we're releasing down back to center here. Whenever you're ready, we're going to come making sure you're feeling great where you're sitting at or how you're standing. We're going to slowly drag that arm back behind and slowly rise that arm back down. dragging the arm, pulling it back, and then we're going to rise the arm back up. We're going to rise. Imagine yourself pulling the arm behind and then rising the arm. You're rising the palms, facing your pinky, your fingers are going to be rising to the ceiling. Or as you're giving yourself a high. It's called a lateral. So we're going to give it a lateral here. And we're going to slowly rotate, giving your wrists a nice circles. Just giving it a nice rotating. Just giving gentle. We're not going to hurt our wrists. We're just giving it a nice fist. Giving your arms a fist. And then just slowly coming to a circle. Give it a nice whoop about it. You can also move if you like to move your arms just to give a nice motion here. Nice grip. And then release it back down if you like to move your arms with the fists. Come into tabletop here. Making sure your legs are wide apart. I'm going to come lying down to the belly lying onto the mat. We're going to relax your arms to your side here. You can also feel free to lie to your side of your head if that feels comfortable for you. We're going to slowly rise one leg out and one arm the opposite. And we're going to slowly lift our chin off the mat. Bring it back down. You rise in the right arm and the left foot. And then drop it slowly back down. As we inhale. Exhale out. Working out the upper and the lower back. Making sure that you're feeling every single muscles of the upper and lower. Making sure we're going slow and steady pace movement. We're not in a rush here. And slowly release it back down. Whenever you're ready, we're going to come to your forearms. And we're going to making your mat away from the chest. Slowly coming, lifting up your chest and your ribs away from the mat. And slowly release it back down, drop into the forearm. We're going to give a nice tricep push away from the mat. Giving yourself an arm push up. Imagine yourself giving it a push up, and then we're going to come back down. As you're making your pull away, or chest away from the mat, and then rise it back down. And your hips are lying down still pressing onto the mat. Feeling that lower back and also your tricep. And release it back down, feeling that. You just want to feel it. That's all it takes. Rise in the left arm and then slowly back down to a forearm. Release it back down. Just a nice stretch, steady movement. And release it back down. Pressing your chest. We're going to come lifting off the chest away from the mat. And we're going to slowly rise the arm above. And slowly rise it back down to the chest. Rising back up as you're pulling yourself. Imagine you're pulling away from the chest and then rise it back down. We're giving ourselves a little swimmer, but instead we're just lifting and then back down. Imagine yourself giving an angel wings. Maybe you're flying and you're away from the ground, the surface. And then slowly rise it back the arm as we're facing the palm to the ceiling or the sky. And we're gonna give it little pulses right here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it, drop it back down to the side. Facing the palms and the sky still. Give yourself a moment and a break before we start. Reset. Slowly rising back up, away from the chest, away from the body. We're gonna come to tabletop, or first position. Coming to meet me in the center of your mat. Rising that rib. You'll feel the rib rising, and then lower it down to the belly. Slowly come into your forearm. Meet me in the tabletop still. Sorry, wrong position I was supposed to do. And we're gonna kick back the leg, extend that foot. Rise in one arm. We're gonna come to dog and bird. Hold that pose. Alignment with your spine. And then we're gonna come to ride. Come to an elbow to knee. And extend back down. Feel free to drop your foot, your toes down to the mat or to the ground. If you want a little challenge, you can also feel free to rise the foot up, lifting that leg back. Come into elbow to knee, crunch. Definitely tucking in that the belly button to the spine, and release it back down. Inhale in your nose and exhale out your mouth. Each time you take that rep, drop that leg out down. Come to your side. I'm going to be switching to my other side. You can stay there. Extend that leg back behind. Rising that arm to your opposite arm. Come to elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale out. You're doing great, everyone. We're having a blast here today. It's a great start for this morning. How far can you guys go? Remember, we're all here this together. No competition here. We're gonna come into dog and bird pose. Hold here. Come into a little balance. It's okay if you drop, no worries. Drop that arm back down to the mat. Give yourself a break. Take some breaths. We're gonna come making sure you're leaning in forward a little bit, and your shoulder meets the palm, meets the mat. Relaxing a little gently as you're leaning forward. Slowly untuckle your heels, untuckle your toes. I'm going to slowly extend one foot off the mat, one at a time, pressing that palm down. Slowly leaning a little bit further, not too far now. And then we're just going to slowly extend that foot back behind. We're going to uncurl those heels to give a little bit support. making sure our belly button is into the spine and your spine is engaged. Your spine is in alignment. And releasing down back to center, making sure your feet are away together as well. If they're too close, you're not gonna feel that rage. And then we're gonna slowly come into a crunch, side crunch. Rising back up. Come into a plank, come into a pokey, and then come back to plank. Pokey, back to plank. You're using your palms away to help, using your toes to lift back up, away. And exhale, release down. You can also feel free to do a dolphin pose if that feels comfortable for you, and using your forearm. And then release it, hold here, hold the pokey pose. Then we're gonna come to a tricep. Bending those elbows. In 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Great work. Hold here. We're gonna hold into a plank. Hold it here. Feel free to give yourself a little bit more plank. Making sure your spine is great. Alignment. Holding that belly button. Tucking into the spine. And then release it out. Still breathing. In and now. Let me hear it. Let me hear it, you. In and now. Hold here. Give yourself a minute. Hold the plank. 3, 2, 1. Drop that knees down. Great work, everyone. Ooh, feeling that tricep. Feeling that arm relax down to child's pose. Ooh, relax down. Pull your forehead down to the mat. That feels great for you. That's okay. I need it too. I need some as well. Oh, great. Great. Excellent work. We're gonna come into a cool down whenever you're ready. We're gonna come sliding that arm. Your fingertips are gonna be sliding to one side. Come into your right side. Feeling that side stretch, relaxing the upper back. Feeling that shoulder. And then slowly come and walking it out. Center to the other side. Use your palms or fingertips to come walking. Relaxing your forehead down. Taking nice deep breaths and then release it out. And then walk it back up to center. Coming back to seated pose. Coming back to the center of the mat. Whenever you're ready, come to seated. Crisscross your legs if that feels good, or just cross the one leg out. Come into your arm stretch. Giving that nice hug from the other arm. Relaxing the shoulders. Feel free to close your eyes if that feels comfortable for you. Come into another side, cross the other arm. Give it that nice, gentle warm of the arm. Because it deserves a hug for allowing us to feel strength and feeling our best selves. And we made it through the whole workout. Come into the side stretch, rising one arm above. making sure your arms are above or from the side, the center of your face. And slowly come back down, rise in the other arm. It can be over or in front of your arm. Just a nice gentle stretch. Or behind your ear or in front. And release it back down. Excellent work, everyone.